There are moments in football that time can't erase. Nights when a single player transcends rivalry, silences the critics, and turns the game into pure art. And on November 19, 2005, that player was Ronaldinho Gaucho. That was the night he destroyed Real Madrid, at the Santiago Bernabéu, and made even Madrid fans stand and applaud. It was more than just a match, it was war. Real Madrid, filled with Galacticos, Zidane, Ronaldo Nazario, Beckham, Roberto Carlos. On the other side, Barcelona, led by a smiling Brazilian magician, Ronaldinho, alongside a 17-year-old prodigy named Lionel Messi. The rivalry couldn't be bigger. The pressure couldn't be higher. But Ronaldinho. He looked like he was born for this. Just minutes into the game, Barcelona took control. Every time Ronaldinho got the ball, defenders backed off. He wasn't just running, he was gliding. He'd feint left, drag right, and defenders were spinning like tops. Then came the breakthrough. Ronaldinho picked up the ball, danced past two defenders, and slipped a pass that cut Madrid open. Samuel Eto'o finished it, 1-0 Barcelona. But what came next was something the Bernabéu would never forget. On the second half, Ronaldinho received the ball wide on the left. Salgado was in front of him, a veteran defender, strong and fast. Ronaldinho dropped a shoulder. Salgado bit. He exploded forward, left him behind, skipped past Ramos, and before anyone could react, smashed it past Casillas. 2-0. The crowd fell silent. Except for a few Barcelona fans screaming in disbelief. But Ronaldinho wasn't done. Moments later, the same scene played again. Left wing. The ball at his feet. He cut inside, sent Ramos the wrong way, and curved it past Casillas once more. 3-0 Barcelona. Ronaldinho ran to the corner flag, smiling, arms wide. And then, the impossible happened. The Real Madrid fans, the same fans who had booed Messi, taunted Eto'o, and despised Barcelona, stood up and applauded. An entire stadium, nearly 80,000 people, giving a standing ovation to their rival's star. Hey, if this moment is giving you chills, go ahead and smash that like button right now. And don't forget to subscribe for more legendary football stories like this one, the kind that remind us why we fell in love with the beautiful game. Alright, let's go back to that magical night. The Bernabéu bows to the magician. That applause wasn't just respect, it was surrender. The Madrid fans knew what they had just witnessed was special. Ronaldinho hadn't just beaten Real Madrid, he had enchanted them. Zidane smiled in disbelief. Roberto Carlos nodded his head. Even Casillas looked stunned. Commentators said it best. When the opposition fans stand to applaud, you know you've done something extraordinary. That night, Ronaldinho became more than a footballer. He became a symbol of joy. Barcelona went on to win 3-0 and later lifted La Liga and the Champions League that season. But for Ronaldinho, that night wasn't about trophies. It was about magic. No tactics, no calculation, just pure, spontaneous brilliance. He played with a freedom few have ever matched, smiling all the way. For Real Madrid fans, it was pain mixed with awe. For Barcelona fans, it was pride and disbelief. And for the rest of the world, it was a reminder of what football can be. Years later, players like Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe would all talk about how that night inspired them. Because Ronaldinho showed that greatness doesn't have to come from anger or ego, it can come from joy. He destroyed Real Madrid that night, but he did it with love for the game. That's why the Bernabéu applauded. That's why the world still watches those clips today. Ronaldinho didn't just win a football match. He won hearts. November 19, 2005. The night the magician made Madrid bow. And football remembered that joy is the greatest weapon of all.